Hi, my name is Jenna, and today I'm here with my grandmother, Linda Croppanese, to talk about her father, William B. Coons, and his harmonica. I want to thank you for doing this for me. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Let's start with where and when your father was born.
My father was born in Philbrook, Humboldt County, California, March 8th, 1923.
Okay. What was his family life like?
It was a very bad family life. He was an abused child from the time he was born.
When did he get the harmonica?
In 1938, he heard a man play and he went and bought one so he could learn how to play self-taught.
How old was he?
Is that 15? Somewhere in there.
When did he go into the Navy?
He went in the Navy when he was 17 years of age. He went in on December the 8th, 1941, the day after Pearl Harbor was bombed.
How could he go in if he was 17?
He had his mother sign papers saying that it was okay, so she did it.
How long was he in the service?
He was in the service until 1945. He came out on a medical discharge.
When did he meet Granny?
He met my mother on February 6, 1945 in Oakland, California.
When did they get married?
They got married 3 days later on February 9th, 1945 in Modesto, California.
Was there any reason why they got married that quick?
My mom didn't want to have to take care of any more kids.
Well, that's kind of ironic since 4 kids? 4, 5, 6?
It's different when you have your own.
How many? Well, then let's talk about the kids. So,
Okay.
The first one was
William Lee, and he was born February 16th, 1946.
And then?
I was born, Linda, March 5th, 1947.
Pretty picture, by the way.
Thank you very much. Your grandpa thought so too.
Who was next after that?
Michael was born July 14th, 1948.
So the fun uncle. And then Uncle Dale?
Robert was born in January 17th, 1951.
Was he always a cowboy?
He loved cowboys. Even he would dress up as a cowboy before he realized that he was a cowboy.
Okay, then. What was one of the most memorable times you remember about your dad and the harmonica?
He used to play with fun songs for us kids. He would sing with the guitar. He would play out in the field with when we had an earthquake. He would just get it out and just play. He never strummed it. He always picked, which is very hard to do. But he was like I said, he was self-taught on both instruments. And I remember all the different things that he used to do and make funny noises, but they would sound like the real thing, like a whistle blowing on a train, or a train going down a track, a baby crying. Okay, next.
How long were he and Granny married?
My father passed away on October 29th, 1956. So it was what? 11 years?
How did he die?
He was in an accident and he had a cast on and it was itching his leg, and he took a clothes hanger and went down and scratched the leg, but it it got gangrene, and the gangrene went to his heart, and he died of a heart attack or a blood clot to the heart.
Um,
He was 33 years of age.
did Granny ever get remarried?
After a year, almost a year to the date that my dad died, she met Jim Stevens a week before she married him on October the 19th, and they were married in Reno, Nevada. And she told him she didn't love him, but she needed somebody to help take care of 4 kids.
Did she have any more kids?
She had a daughter, Tammy, who was born May the 18th, 1959. And then we adopted Dennis Lee. He was born August the 15th, 1948. And he was Jim's nephew. And he became my brother when we adopted him.
Did any of your brothers go into the service?
I had 3 brothers that went into the service at the same time. Dennis went in the Army, Robert went in the Navy, and Bill was in the Air Force. And Denny was killed while he was in Vietnam. But Robert and Bill came home.
Did any of the clan, I guess we could call them, get married?
Oh, yes. Bill.
Let's do the first time round. Let's not do the continuation.
Okay, yes, we all got married. I was the one that stayed married the longest. I was married for 39 years. And I met Frank on the 29th of March, 1965. And I married him on June 17th, 1965, the day before I graduated.
Did anybody have any kids?
Yes. Bill had 7. Mike had 3. I had 3. And I had 4 grandchildren, granddaughters.
Who's your favorite?
I have no favorite.
Good answer. When did you get the harmonica?
I got the harmonica in 1996. I asked my mother if I could have it, my dad's footlocker, and she finally let me have it. And inside the footlocker was his guitar. His harmonica, and she left the guitar in our house in Eureka when we moved. It was an accident.
So, I appreciate that you did this. Thank you again. I've always loved hearing those stories, and I appreciate that you helped me with this project.
Thank you.